o'clock, so we'll go ahead and get the meeting started. We will start with our prayer, pledge and prayer by Commissioner Davis, if you would, please. That's okay.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Lord, we come to you tonight thanking you for the many blessings you've given us. We ask you to be with us as we go through this meeting. Lead us in the right direction, guard our hearts and our minds. Let us do the best for our community so we can further your kingdom here on earth. For we pray it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Short and sweet. Welcome everybody out tonight. Oh, I thought maybe something was wrong. First item of business is approval of minutes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. And motion passes. Next item is the bills and claims.
I move to pay all bills.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion passes. Under old business, we have an item for North Mulberry Street Light.
There was a lady that approached on North Mulberry about wanting a street light up, and I think after we talked about it, there was one at the intersection already.
There is, between 4th Street and where 6th Street would be, there's 5 lights. But where her house is, it is really dark right there. I will say
As
that.
I look through there, it is really
It
a
is
dark
really a
spot.
dark, but the lady that asked, it wouldn't be in front of her house, it'd have to be in the one before her house, going that way, toward Goshen.
And all
I could see him needing it though.
Almost look like tree trimming would be a bigger help to them than light,
I
another
agree
light.
too.
I'm not sure who the owner was going to do it or not, but that helped them a lot.
But where she's at, it is really dark. But again, we couldn't put it in front of her house, we'd have to put it in the house before hers.
Just discussed last month.
Yeah,
I wasn't here, so I'm
We
just.
discussed it.
I thought there was more, there was lights there, but there was 5 lights between, there's 5 street lights between 4th Street and 6th Street.
Between 4th and 6th, there's
You-
5.
Do you remember McLean's, was McLean that used to live up there? You had the house your mom and dad had? There's 5 between where I live and that house. There's 5 street lights there.
And it's just several, I didn't count them.
There's 5 of them.
Very, very fair piece, is it?
Huh?
That's not a very.
No,
fair-
I look down the street, down 4th Street, and they don't have that many lights on 4th
Is it the
Street.
trees on the other side of the street that need to be trimmed?
That would help, yeah.
Because the lights are mainly on that other side.
Yeah. There's 3 on this side and 2 on that side, and the 2 on this side are down toward me.
I drove
There's
down there
none.
too
Yeah.
at night, but I didn't think to count them.
Yeah. 5 in a 2-block radius. Which, again, I think that's more than the norm, but again, 4 of them are on this side of 5th Street,
Yeah.
so.
Which I know normally we put them at intersections. David, did you check it out? I would think she'd
I
talk to
didn't have a chance to
you.
talk to her. And
Also-
I kind of told her what was said at the last meeting, and she
Yeah.
said that she had talked to KU and was gonna look at getting one of them lights on her property to help
Okay.
also. But she was still curious if the city was gonna try to get one on the road or not. I told her I'd let her know as soon as I found something out.
Is it Katie, is that who?
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, it is pitch black where she's at. Those 2 houses, the one before her and her house, are really dark. I could see why they want one.
Are those lights just not bright enough, or
The trees are
it's
blocking them.
just the trees?
Yeah, as you go towards Goshen, there's that, well, it's not really far, but it's on the opposite side, and I think some
The
of
opposite
them,
side of the tree limbs are blocking
there's some
it.
big mature trees right there that are just kind of blocking it.
Yep.
Is that something that KU does at request? Is trim trees if they're blocking?
Only if they're in the electrical lines.
That's what I
And they
thought
just,
was the answer to that question.
they just went up through there, and trimmed all those trees just this spring. All the way up
So
through
it'd be
there.
something that the property owner would have to take on themselves.
And that is an old light up there at that one, though. It's not putting out as much light as some of those do. Some of those new ones, my gosh, it's like daylight out
Some
there.
of them are almost too bright for being too, that
Yeah.
close to a house.
Which one is it that's so dim?
The one across from where the McLeans used to live.
The
Is
one
that their
at
name,
6?
McLeans?
Yeah, it's the one at the intersection, and it's been there for,
And it's an old light, you can tell.
Travis, is there any way that you could check with them and see if they could, I know they're getting some new
Well, the
LED
trees are trimmed,
lights. Is
new
there
lights
any
are
way
trimmed,
that they
that'll
could maybe
help.
put in
I'll have
a
Elisa
new
call and we'll
light
ask
there that
them.
might improve the visibility?
We'll call and ask.
But if she's checking with Katie
Until the trees are
also-
trimmed, the new lights won't help that much.
Gotcha.
Be more light in one little spot.
So we're still holding that on the table.
Yeah.
All right, no action taken. Moving down under new business, first item is annexation. I would like to ask for permission to go ahead and start the survey process to do a consensual annexation of the city-owned property at the old wastewater
So
plant.
moved.
Second.
Yeah.
We have a motion and a second. I'm sorry?
I thought that was already in the
No,
city.
not the back half.
No, see, when it was bought back, I don't know what we decided,
The
Travis,
lagoons were
late
in the city?
fifties, early
Not all of
sixties.
them.
They
Lagoons
just,
weren't in the city?
they just never annexed it.
Really? I
And
never
after
did.
what happened with the county, I feel like we need it in the city so we can control it.
Yeah, I think so too. Like I said, I already thought it was in the city, but
So
Okay,
it's just part of the old wastewater.
yeah, it's the rest of that property.
yeah.
So, any other discussion? Those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion passes. Next item is police policy.
Y'all look there in front of y'all, like, some policy update and also some new policies. These come from recommendations from KLC. A lot of our policies, they get changed quite often. A lot of them just change maybe one word, from shall to should, or back and forth, but they do change them quite often. So if you look on the first two pages, that says policy updates, it goes to that middle of page 2, and then the rest of them are new policies that I'd like to see implemented into our policy and procedure book. And I could have ran all these policies off to y'all and give y'all some good reading if you wanted to read them. And if there's any that you see that you'd like to read, we'll give you a copy of.
Can you-
What I'm asking is for, I guess, permission or a motion to allow us to update the policies listed here and to also adopt those new policies.
I move to approve all the policy updates and the new policy for the police manual.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? I do.
I think you had a question, I wanted that motion out there.
What, can you give me just a summary of like off-duty action under the new policies?
It's action that, it has to be approved of the chief. To, like, if they were doing, let's just say, on the park light, when they have those details, where a lot of times they'll hire, off-duty police officers to
Don't
sit
go
out
there.
there.
Don't go there.
That's
Okay.
basically what that is like that.
And extra duty details, that different from off-duty
It'll be
action?
on the same, it'll be on the same line, it's just the same line in the, off-duty action.
And what is the difference on the SWAT with team replaces?
Okay, we used to have in policy, there was a SWAT policy, but we didn't have a SWAT policy. But this is, put in there just in case we decide to have one. Let's just say Beaver Dam decides to put one or two on the SWAT team, Sheriff's Department has 2 or 3, Hartford, that. So that's just there, just in case, something comes up and we try to implement something like that. Which they tried it once, I think, but it never did work out. Getting enough dedicated to it is basically what it amounted to. You know, people want to be on it, they volunteer, they show up once or twice, and then start to meet once a month, and they're like, oh, I can't come in. So, but it's on there just in case it ever comes forward. And like I said, a lot of these didn't change with just one word.
And on this one, this golden alert / green alert, so is that statewide? That there's no longer a golden alert, it's called a green alert?
Yeah, it's changed.
I did not know that.
Some of them just changed a little bit.
Well, like under new policies, crowd control, what,
It just lays out guidelines like if, let's just say we had a riot or something, you know, or, let's say we had a demonstration even. Just lays out guidelines of how,
Yeah.
kind of how to handle that and who'd be in charge and who, if the second shift guy was working, who he'd notify, things like that. So, pretty much explains itself.
okay, any other questions?
Golden alert makes more sense to me than green alert, but I'm sure there's a reason.
I can't see the reason, but they did
Sure
change it,
there's
I
a
didn't know
reason
that.
of it.
Okay, those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion passes. Next item is new hire.
We hired Brent Dow for the vacancy of water / wastewater operator. I'd like a motion to accept his hire at $17.75 an hour.
I'll make the motion to accept that hire.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Those in favor signify by aye. Opposed, same. Motion passes. Next item is the tourism coordinator. We need to accept the resignation of Shelby Whiteley.
Make a motion to accept Shelby's resignation.
When will be effective?
After this
The
concert?
18th.
Yeah,
Okay.
after this concert. Are we
Which-
gonna advertise to, are we just gonna wait and do that
Not
later?
yet. That's part 2 of this.
Okay. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? And she gave us the notice back some time ago, so it was more than 2
Yeah.
week notice for the thing, but the 18th. Those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion passes. Now I'd like to ask for a motion to hire Shelby
Make
Whiteley
a
on
motion
the
we advertise for a tourist.
part,
I make a motion we advertise for,
no, that's not,
Not yet.
oh,
make a motion, I'd like to entertain a motion to hire Shelby Whiteley as a part-time working tourism
Oh.
through the end of, she's agreed to
Work the
finish out the rest of the concerts and the Oktoberfest and
Yes,
start,
sir.
and Christmas festival that she'd already started. And she's agreed. That would give us a little more time to be able to do what we need to do.
That's fair.
I'll make the motion that we
It-
hire
It'd
Shelby.
be $25 an hour and no benefits, no nothing. And of course, it's nights and weekends.
I'll
I
second
make
that.
the motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion passes. Next item is amphitheater upgrades. I know we've talked about this a little bit in the past. We've been negotiating with a entity about doing a more in-depth 3-day festival. It'd be an annual event, probably a 5 to 10 year contract to do it. The word I've got right now is it looks like that is going to happen. So we are going to have to do some upgrades out there. As you all know, the whole contract is set up where a percentage of the revenue comes back to the city to cover, over a period of time, to cover all those costs. Right now, I'd like permission to move forward, because I know we've got some state funding to apply for and to get an architect on board.
Well, you need a motion to hire an architect, or what do you need?
Just a
A
motion
motion to move forward.
that we can move forward, that everybody's in agreement to move forward, because then the architect is something, we don't have to go out to bids on it.
No, I'll move that we move forward in the amphitheater upgrades.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? And like I said, this allows us, we can start looking at funding, and, of course, we have to come back and approve the funding
Right.
individually, but it just kind of gets everybody on board that we're moving forward with it.
Did you ask if there's any discussion?
Yeah.
Travis, do you have the manpower to do what's needed to do, or do we need more manpower?
For
Is that
the
an
amphitheater
appropriate
upgrades,
discussion?
it'll all be contracted out for the most
Most
part.
of it.
Okay.
Some would be like the restrooms that we were already, had been talking about doing a bid once, but this is a little change. This will be down at the bottom of the hill, maybe upgrading and adding some dressing rooms, another dock, and some parking, which we've already kind of cleared out for a lot of that, and fencing. Okay, other discussion? Those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion passes. Next item is sealed bids for fire, brush truck.
Correct. It's chassis only, it's not a complete truck.
What we gotta do to make it complete?
The skid steer, paint it,
Have
light,
to-
siren, radio.
Have to get what?
Skid unit, I'm sorry.
I don't know, a skid steer? Okay.
How you put a skid steer on a truck? I'm curious how that's gonna work.
Well, thank you.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
I've been in the skid steer all afternoon.
Okay, and this was, I know this was started last month, and I was absent, but advertised and everything like, was there nothing on the state?
The state contract, to get exactly what we was wanting, would be more difficult than just bidding it out.
Okay. Well, we had one bid, and it was Poe Chrysler, out of Powderly, 2026 Ram 3500 Tradesman Crew Cab 4x4 short bed. Is that 6.4
Let's look over.
4 liter Hemi?
Let's look over all the details on it for you.
Yeah, I'd like to,
Yeah.
could me and Travis look over the details before y'all make a decision on the truck?
There were some certain specs we had on it that we want to make sure
It's white?
We'll have to
it's gonna be
paint
painted.
it. White's the cheapest way to go.
Or wrap it, you could wrap it, probably cheaper than paint it.
You could, but the paint would look better and last forever.
Do you know how much it is to paint a?
We've got it all figured into the budget on it.
Oh, I'm not, don't doubt that a bit. Bid price, $47,991. And you do want to table this, till you'll have a chance to look over it.
Do they have specs on there, or?
All it says is 6.4 Hemi, bright white clear coat, bed convenience group, includes spray and bed liner.
In order to get the lights that they mount, factory lights inside the bed, that light up so you don't have to put any in, it's part of the bed liner package.
Okay. On off-road tires, carpet delete, and tubular side steps. That's all it says.
Might want to call them and get some more specifics on that.
Table it then.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say anything on here on how long this bid's good for, so we'll want to check that out too. Pass that down to Travis then. Okay. James, do you have anything?
No, not really. Things seem to be moving pretty good.
Sandy?
Downtown lights, did you find out anything about what's
They
going
was
on
both.
downtown?
Chris, you checked them out and you said all of them was working, but the one on the very end,
Well, there's,
Is that one that's forever?
the one on the end, we've ordered the piece for it and I guess we're still waiting for it.
Oh my gosh, can you check on that
Yeah.
and see what's
was there
going
not two on this side that were out?
The whole side of it was out there, but I think they found a breaker.
Just
drove.
two, well, last night or the night before came through there, and I think there was two bulbs out
On
on
our
this side.
Okay.
And one thing I've noticed too, and I don't know if, are they on timers or are they on dusted on?
I really don't know. I think
Because
they're on
I've had
timers.
people call and say that one side of the street's out, and I think there's about a 15 or 20 minutes lag between when they come on.
Okay.
Because they call and you come down, it's like, okay, they're both working now. And
Yeah.
I've come through and there'd be one side on, and you drive back through, the other side's on then, so.
Yeah, I know my mom was at something and she said, there's 9 lights out downtown. I was like, what? And there was a breaker or something, I think.
Yeah.
The breaker's been a problem before. So. Is that on?
Mm-hmm. Just I want those, it looks so pretty when you come through and it's all lit up. So I hate for some of them to be out.
Commissioner Patton?
No, I don't want to throw up any issues, so I guess we're doing good.
Kevin?
I'm doing good also.
Travis?
I do need a motion to approve the sale of the lift that we surplused probably a year ago on Gov Deals. It sold for $675 for the 2-post car lift.
Make a motion that we accept that. Is it an offer? Is that what,
It's on Gov Deals.
Yeah.
The auction.
Second.
yep. I make
Sale.
a motion that we accept the sale on Gov Deals.
Can I get a second?
Yeah.
Motion and a second, any further discussion? Those in favor signify with aye. Opposed, same.
That's all I have.
Okay, I've just got one item. I'd like to put up John Smith to a seat on the Planning and Zoning Board of Adjustments. I talked to Nancy today, and we still have one opening on there. And John has been on the Planning and Zoning before, but for health reasons, he had to resign. But I talked to him today. He said, I've got that behind me, and I'd like to get back involved, so.
I move we put John Smith back on planning and zoning board of adjustment.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Those in favor signify with aye. Opposed, same. Motion passes. Okay. AV, do you have anything we need?
Are we going into closed session? We covered that.
Okay. Jill? Mike? David? Chris? Mr. Luttrell?
My turn?
Yeah.
I think.
Campground.
Make it
you're
quick,
the
don't worry out
Mr.
your welcome.
Just give you guys a little report, campground, finally up and going good. Every concert, it seems like we have a few more coming. I think we had 7 the last concert.
That's good.
Getting calls from everywhere. We've had people booked from Mobile, Alabama coming down to, is it a quick draw competition
Yeah.
around here?
That's in 1st of September.
Yeah, Jerusalem Bridge put us on their website too for their festival. We got people coming from there too, so it's starting to slowly branch out. Finally got where you can book online, use a credit card, send a call and fire or an got some kinks worked out. Next project I'm doing, I bought some property on Liberty Road, right past Chick Road. I bought it from Keith Biggerstat's estate. They had it set up for a subdivision, and for some reason, they never did anything. So grew up, me and my dad cleared it all, and I called Travis the other day and said, there's no chance Beaver Dam's ever gonna run sewer out that far, are they? He said, well, Chris Fuller had asked who the question, but didn't think there's enough people out there to justify it. So, I talked to Chris today, and he said the property he has that he wants sewer is about 3 acres, and he wants to put duplexes in. The property that I'm trying to develop, I've talked to several real estate agents. I said, what's the biggest need in Ohio County? What could we build that would sell, that would kind of fit a need? And they said 200,000 and below houses. So that's kind of what I was looking at doing. I could put probably 12 on the low end, 15 on the high end right now. But if Beaver Dam was to run sewer out there, we're looking 25 to 30 homes, minimum. I know Travis said, I think you guys kind of great on it and didn't think we could run it gravity from Bruce School Road up there to put a pump station in.
I need to do some double checking on that
Yeah.
too.
Of course, this is just, I don't have anything drawn up yet, because I was just fixing to have Jared Hall, my surveyor, plan it all out. I need to hold up and see what you guys, if y'all would even consider running sewer out to that part.
How quick would you want it, Blaine?
I'm in no hurry. This isn't like a campground.
Okay.
If you guys took a couple of months, it wouldn't be that big. And you may say I have no interest in doing that, but if you wanted to grow, take Beaver Dam out a little further, annex that, that's an option. So, I'm just throwing it out there.
How many houses are there already between here and where it would be and
There's 3 rental houses, I think. If you're going from here out there on the left, there is nothing on the right.
Then the
It's all
three,
kind of just swamped.
It's either 4 or 5.
the first 3 on the left are already on city
Yeah.
sewer, I believe.
So,
The city goes out to the railroad bed.
The one Pat's old house is not.
okay, that patch would be the first one. When you go up the top of the hill where Doug Vance and Spring, they're on one side of the road, I'm on the other, then it's, go
Yeah.
to Dr. Mills and all that, so it's, we're outside of Beaver Dam. So if you ran it and put a pump station, I'm saying a couple thousand, 2,500 feet, lift station, and then you'd have to run something up for Chris, But that's something the engineer could probably
Yeah.
give you a better idea of what's the cost, how long it take to get paid back, and all that, so.
And Frank is on I've already sent Frank a call, or the engineer we use, GRW. He's on vacation until, I think, Friday.
Okay.
So I was gonna reach out to him next week, if y'all are interested in pursuing with that, seeing what it would entail.
I would think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
So after this weekend, I should have some more information for you.
Okay.
The turnaround time might not be as fast as you're wanting, it's only,
Well, you know, I mean, first gotta say if you got the initial interest, if you do, I'm gonna hold off on doing anything besides putting my roads in and doing more cleanup. And then if you say, yeah, let's talk. then we-
Yeah, we're definitely interested. Yeah, I know you've been around this all your life too, so I know you're out there more than I am. Do you think it would go from those houses gravity down to Chick Road?
I don't think it would, it just depends on how.
I think Chick could gravity to
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
easy.
That's what I'm talking about, the
Yeah,
chicken.
yeah.
Well, what I'm thinking, if we do something with a lift station, I'd rather put it at Chick Road to be able to get, because I know Chris can gravity
Yeah,
to
it'll
it.
gravity to it.
I know Chris
Yeah,
will,
Chick,
but
yeah.
if you all
I don't
would-
know, you might pick up Young's, Mastery Trucking's on the other side, there's a few you could probably.
And
handle.
Frank, I can get Frank to bring a surveyor out, and we can know exactly if it could gravity from here to,
I mean, it's pretty darn flat,
Yeah, it's flat.
and it floods right there where you're
Yeah.
at. But,
We're not on the floodplain.
no, and it doesn't flood that was my grandmother's old
Oh,
house.
okay.
And back whenever they put downtown in the floodplain, they put it in the
Yeah.
floodplain. And it had only been there for about 75 years with the basement and
It
never
never
got
flooded.
water in the basement.
the biggest concern about the gravity sewer is that big ditch you have to cross.
Yeah.
I don't know how Kentucky Division of Water would do that on a gravity, if you was to be able to gravity it from you back to Bruce School.
Well, I don't think you'll be able to gravity all the way to
I-
the school.
I don't think so, but,
But what I'm
Because
thinking,
it's-
if we can gravity to the end of Chick Road,
and
With
pump
the
it
exception
from,
with the exception of the railroad bed, it's as flat
Yeah.
as flat can flat. So, yeah.
in fact, I'm gonna say there's no way it'll gravity to Bruce School.
Probably not. Depends
But-
on really how deep your sewer is at Bruce School. too.
Yeah, but-
It's shallow. We know it.
I believe it's only about 6 foot deep.
But if, like I say, if we could gravity to the end of Chick Road, that would take care of Fuller and yours and then pump it from there.
You're right, yeah.
And then that would open everything else, if anybody ever did anything else out there.
I guess if you grinder stations, that'd be it, you know, the force main on. So, think about it, I'll stay in touch with, Travis, and if you guys said you're really interested, we'll sit down and talk some more.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hold on just 1 second. They're fixing to go into closed session now.
Oh, okay.
Sir?
The Ohio County Healthcare, right there by Walmart, their septic system has went bad, so we need to run a sewer from there all the way down to the back of Walmart. to get them some relief. They don't have enough room for another system or nothing. And they were saying I had to come to this meeting to
Yeah.
get it in city limits.
So you want it annexed?
Well, they'll have to do a letter requesting annexation.
Okay,
They should have known that. Tony should have.
well, I've been talking with Kyle.
Kyle.
Hey, I guess he's a maintenance man, he's my go-to guy.
Oh, okay. 'Cause Tony Ward called and asked me about it, and I thought the way he talked, they were just gonna try to repair.
There is no repair.
So I don't know anything about it, but
Have they been in contact with Kitty King about crossing their field?
They're supposed to be getting a signed letter from whoever owns it.
Okay, because I did tell them that when I talked to one of them. Okay.
so they're gonna go across the field instead of down Old Hartford Road?
It'd be easier for them to go to Murphy's. I think they would have put a pump in to pump out from that building that they're on.
Be shorter distance.
Oh, yeah.
To go to Murphy's,
Yeah, I think so.
it's probably about the same.
Then go down Old Hartford Road all the way to the
No.
They
Duval
would just-
Road?
They would just have to go across Old Hartford Road. I think the sewer there runs behind the houses.
I know, I think this was years ago when Wayne still had it, I think they looked into it, and I don't think they could go back that way. I think they were,
Not enough fall.
we talked to Larry, I think they were gonna have to take a pump and take it down Old Hartford Road.
Yeah, maybe.
To that, there's a manhole right there at the end of Duval Road. But if they can go to Murphy's across the field.
Yeah, that's,
Cause it'd be different, even if they would have to worry about
it seems
kitties.
like I might have to even talk to another plumber about that with them.
It was me. We talked about it a while back,
Okay.
and then they just
I thought it was
dropped it.
I thought his name was Kellums, maybe.
Not that you might have.
Okay.
Did you come into City Hall
Yes,
a week or two ago? And
yeah,
okay. I was leaving, and I just remember somebody, couldn't even tell you
right.
anything about him, somebody coming in here,
Do
okay.
you work maintenance for Ohio County Healthcare?
I do a lot of their outside stuff.
Gotcha.
He's with Ember's Plumbing. He owns Ember's Plumbing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if they just get us a letter requesting annexation, we can
Okay.
get that part done, get that approved pretty quick. I mean, state doesn't have anything to do with that, will they?
It'll be their side, this their service line, this division of plumbing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's,
Yeah.
okay.
It'll just have to be inspected through division of plumbing, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Well, that's like that regardless whether it's anywhere or not. But yeah, if they can get us that letter, and if we need to, we can have a special call meeting to get the first reading done on it. We can take care of that.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you. Anybody else have anything before we go into closed session? Entertain a motion to go to closed session.
Make a motion to go to closed session.
We'll move second.
Oh,